That's a good evening to you. Of yours, been says fears for Vice President Constantino Chiwenga. Emerson Mnangagwa's deputy as State House makes an announcement, an update concerning his life today on Friday. If you're coming right now, let us know where exactly you're logging in from, which part of Zimbabwe or part of the world it is. Just type in the comment box right there. Of yours, this is a quick catch up here. COVID update, but not just any type of update, but update relating to the men and women who are higher up in the hierarchies of government, of what some people title state power. Just type in the comments, let us know exactly which city, which area, which country, and let us know how the COVID situation is equal. Ne security zakamira say. Our viewers, readers, and listeners, quickly, here we go. This is going to be a short one. Very short one. People tuning in from South Africa, United Kingdom, and all sorts, and UK as well. Good evening to you. Good evening to you over there. This is going to be a quick catch up here. If you're struggling with either my voice or the picture, just let us know. It's going to be a very short catch up here as we look into what's happening in our country, but relating to those men and women who possess state power. I'm going to be careful here with my mouth. Hear me? My powers, right? This is about a former corner in Nika, as they say. And someone was trying to say earlier on that the type of men and women who say that they can gun down COVID with an AK rifle. Where did I hear that? Well, there's some fellas out there who've been talking about this. There's some boys that are mama AK-47 deal ne corona. Iri corona yacho na wachingoridza pfuta chingoridza mabara. The type of women, men and women, who invest in bullets and guns instead of investing in industry, in production, in food. And they think that they can breathe gunpowder instead of oxygen. And then now, this invader called COVID has suddenly come up, but obvious witnesses quickly here. Might sound like, some theater or some poem that someone is reciting here. But what we're speaking about is concerning the life of many members of our citizens, of our community, of our nation. But in this case, we're looking at the boys from Soro. And quickly, here is the update. Those who are coming in right now. It's Aikaka. Yeah, well, we're looking into quickly the life of Constantino Chiwenga. VP Chiwenga. Kwanzi VP Chiwenga. We're going to be reading here. Announcement kakaro. As a 48 degrees. 48 degrees. Chipfura COVID, man. Coronavirus. About destroy Nika. It sounds poetic. It sounds foolish. But some people will actually be destroying a whole country. Yeah, chipfura nunzi ne mabara. But it was not by COVID, man. Some boys are around manya. Utanzaiwa, tombo deploy a military, tombo deploy a battalion. Ugo, kuta deal ne COVID. Oh dear. How wise are these gentlemen, all these people here? Right. Hanbora update mana pa Chiwenga utakamira se guvea murumo yao ya shusha mzimai wake, that man who on that very day here I called and I specifically targeted him. I said to him, you Iwewe, Constantino Iwewe, I'm talking to you. Do you think that you own human life? Some of us even right now ndakangoti dia kendengi because you know what, indozoteka ndozoti ndakainvesta elsewhere, ndainvesta kumberi ukainvested in eternity. So right now ndakangota take off this body, I will just be going into a better life. Ndonosaka na Abraham nana chichiti chinospakwa kuti chitorowa maice cream yekudenga. Iwo chimoti munorarama nema AK-47, nema bazooka, nema bomba. kutoita industry hanzi Zimbabwe defense industry instead yekuti muproduce food muno munyika mugadzire muencourage production musimudzire varombo kuti vaproduce imuri busy kufunga kuti munotonga nyika nemabhazuka nema AK-47. You're very 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 clever, aren't you? Right, we're getting a quick update here on Chiwenga quickly here because I saw to that time ice cream out there. Hey, ice cream ne pudding yekudenga chisipakwa zveduka. You know, we've invested in it right now. Simba akazodai ila handise type inini type dzenzi dzinoita zvekuda kuvhaira nezvinhu iwo panowo panyika pawakasvika pana panyika yawanga usitomborina kana underway zvayo wanga utomborina azozviti hey, I'm going to do this, I'm going to kill so and so, you know, and you think kuti iwe uchabudirira iwo pawakaya pano panyika wanga usitomborina na anything, and you oppress the mother of your own kids. Because you're wrong. If you're wrong, you're wrong. You're an idiot. You're worse than an idiot. Whatever it is, do you know what? But anyway, let me read because I shouldn't go into commentary. Dealer ne flesh announcement. Ku Harare iko zvino paemererano nezva Constantino Chiwenga. I'm not going to go too deep. Ndiri kuverenga zviripo zvanyorwa zvaannouncwa ne State House tofamba nayo, and then look, I'm not going to tell you anything further than what I've received, which is there. It's up to you to decode within in the lines kuti zviri kureva chi. But quickly here, fears for Constantino Chiwenga. Constantino Chiwenga's life, his health were raised when the presidential spokesperson confirmed that he's seriously unwell, and this was after his close relatives died from COVID-19, and announcing the development exclusively revealed by the COVID Taskforce chairperson, Mama. Okay, Mama. Report, report, Mama. Oppah Muchinguri. Okay, Mama. Okay, right. To ZimEye last week on Friday. Yeah, if you haven't listened to that interview, if you haven't, I don't know. Right, okay. So Charamba said he would have long joined his ancestors. As Chiwenga would have he would have long joined his ancestors. And Charamba added, saying Chiwenga visibly looked worse for wear. And he looked worse for wear. Right? So Chiwenga has been ordered, since been ordered by Mnangagwa to go home and rest. Now this was Makuseni Aya. Paitwa update na Chiwenga. So Charamba said this. He said, as for Vice President Chiwenga, I can only say, just as well rumors don't kill. If they did, the man would long have joined his ancestors beyond taking over as acting president while the president is on his traditional annual leave, which this year has proved more of technical fixture than a real break. The vice president has been working well into the early hours of most of the days, both in his office and at home, made worse by a few of his relatives and associates who have succumbed to COVID-19. Alongside many Zimbabweans, a few days ago, he looked worse for wear, and the president ordered him to take some deserved rest. Now, this is a section that I accepted, that I pulled out there from a long one. Right, before we actually go into the the deeper flesh. Okay. If you're typing in there, can you type worse for where? Saka where siga yezvinhu zvakashata nokushatisisa nekushatirisa. Okay, kwakaita kushakatika chaiko kushatirisa. Okay, so worse for where? Right, to those who know the English language better than some of us. There's some people who can speak far much better English than us. Please let us know here. Come in and just interpret for us here. Worse for where? Okay. Worse. Ayewa, kwete where ye ma goods. Ye kufeka. Worse, okay? Worse for where? Okay. Kwete where ye ku ayewaka. Some people are telling. Worse for where? Where is WEAR. So WEAR. Ayewaka. Come on. Some people are typing the wrong, no, that's wrong English. Worse for where? Where you could fake. Okay. Someone has a suit you could donor. Okay. Someone is yeah. Could you suit you quite a worse. Yeah, that's right. Someone has just typed there the correct worse for where. You could fake. Yo, my Chris, you are perfect. You've got it. Aywa, my Chris ndova nesa hapo. Aywa, kwete gracious Benedette. Worse for where? Okay. Someone is saying, if you say someone is worse for where, you mean that they are tired, ill, or in bad state because they have been very active, been through a difficult experience, or been drinking alcohol. That's burning love there. Okay. So that is a description that is within a particular setting that you could say is not alarmist. Zvingoriwo kungotiwa angangonetawo. Isusu ukati right now munhu aneta. Okay. But okay, ukati munhu. Right, okay. Takudzwa chinerende. Yo takudzwa chinerende ndanese panapapa. Takudzwa chinerende, I think you've got the clue. You've picked it up there well. Takudzwa chinerende. You've got it there. It's pointing to what you could call depreciation. It's not tiredness. You know, tiredness, you can go home and sleep, and then you come back tomorrow refreshed. But depreciation, it's gone. When a car depreciates, it's gone. You can't renew a car's state, can you? Kana moto ya depreciator. Nyango kaendesa ku moto yacho naka nyango kaendesa kupi ku garage rakaita sei. It's gone. Am I wrong? Yeah, somebody's got it. Yeah, it's got a term there. Deterioration. Kuti chinhu chatoenda. Right, quickly. Let's move in. Quite some poetic language from State House. As the car isn't drivable anymore. Inenge yatoenda. Yatoarengenya. Quite exhausted. But it no longer has capacity. Right? It's been debilitated. That's right. So, okay. It's been dilapidated or debilitated. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. It's now scrapyard property. Some people are really typing some really explosive terms and phrases here. Describing Jaitika is beyond repair. Okay, someone is using a very, very stronger term there. Worthless. And in simple Shona, it means hachapfekeke. Okay, so mweya wake hauchagoni. Sorry, body yake haichagoni kupfeka mweya wake, kuti mweya wake hauchagoni kupfeka body. Which term shall we use there? Huh? Muwiri wacho na hauchapfekeki. How is that? Right? Muwiri wa Chiwenga hauchapfekeki. So let's move in here. Someone says beyond repair. Wash and wear. And he has been worse before. One of the things our viewers says which are crucial, which every Zimbabwean should hear. I can see here someone who will click exit. And right now, I want to bring out here a hot, because I'm going to hit it now. This is one of the most crucial revelations by Oppah Muchinguri last week. And by the way, Bigima Tiza is gone. Afa. Atoenda. He ain't coming back no more. And it sounds as if I'm celebrating. I'm not. I'm just stating here, this is a serious thing. ZANU-PF has been playing. Since January last year, we've been telling Vanamnangagwa, Farai Nyika, stop this, what you're doing right now. And we've been telling them, stop holding meetings. And we're also telling them as well about social distancing. We told them about 2 meters. They didn't care. They were 1 meter. Just yesterday, Mnangagwa was literally, chidara chinozi Mnangagwa chidi chaswa kuma 80. Sekuru we munu. Bewa zukuru wakawanda, he's near zima corpse, zima casket, ze COVID-19. Apo waripo, dog zita monya, near COVID. Also blame MDC. With MDC ndo ya ndura. Also blame abarungu. Yo wachuna utoripo parufuru, wachuna error. Cho urguita, you know. And the other day, anga aripo Chiwenga, achito morisa so, Chiwenga, nekurwara kwake kuto morisa nanu kuto batana so like this. Also blame our man. Also blame our man. So quickly, regandi drop paper na papa. Mukaterera interview yangu na Oppah. Mukaiterera interview yoyo. Endaka mutenderera Oppah, so kumutenderera akaburitsa zvese. Akaburitsa twese. Tomanifanira kuziva. Mukaiterera Oppah pane paakataura kuti vaccine iyi yakabva kuChina haisi kushanda. Akataura kuti Gwaradzimba akapiwa vaccine yakauya naChiwenga kuChina yakaramba kushanda. Those who haven't watched that. Meno hako. Kwazaterera. You know, I invested a long time here. Ndichema Gwaradzimba. And I took that opportunity to ask Oppah, because I know Oppah is responsible for Gwaradzimba's death. Every crucial question that pertains the existence of millions of our citizens. I took the opportunity while mourning Gwaradzimba, and Oppah Muchinguri released information that there is a Chinese vaccine that they came with, that Chiwenga came with, and that Chinese vaccine didn't work. It didn't work on Gwaradzimba. What does that say? Are these folks going to survive? Is Chiwenga going to survive? Is he going to survive? Big things. That because, he's got the money, he can just board a private jet and go to Beijing and bring a whole lump sum of, whole boxes upon boxes of COVID-19 vaccine to Zimbabwe. And then they dish it, and not only did Chiwenga bring a vaccine, but they've got their own vaccine among them. They're developing another vaccine themselves. And the poor won't get that vaccine. They're giving it to each other. So, I just survived. Will he survive? Is Chiwenga going to survive? Yeah, I got people here wanting to come in. And actually the vaccine aishande. Kana manya udango tora vaccine. And And the vaccine aishande if you're already infected. They could zivirira not kurapa. Someone is just typing their comment. So quickly, our husband says, here is our engagement with you. Is he going to survive? Tell me. Yeah, Biggie Matiza is gone. What do we do? What are we going to do? And let me read quickly. And to those who haven't gone through the interview with Oppah Muchinguri, you need to. Do you know someone? There are these untrained, unschooled journalists who are out there. Simba, you abused Oppah Muchinguri during a time of grieving. That's what they were saying. Grieve. And do you know? How do you know Oppah was grieving? How do you know she wasn't acting? She's very good at acting. She's been acting since 1980. I don't act Mkadzia, we know her. She shed fake tears when General Tongo died. She's been doing that, and she's a liar. Many times she's on video. She says one thing, after a few days, so we'll shoot a video. After it's completely opposite. But in this case, she's responsible for Gorazimba's death. So, I had to go through, tendera. Mugaba mazvinzira wega kuti Oppah ari kupfeka 4 mask. Just to show you the reality of things now. Right, I'm gonna try and shorten our quick engagement here so that we also spare my bundles. I know a lot of people don't have bundles here. So this is what Charamba says here. You were saying Anzi loads of a needless speculation and false dire conclusions by both Newsday and Zimbabwe Independent. The President, the Excellency, and he says has never is yet to isolate on account of exposure to coronavirus. And then he says, we who work with him daily, Anzi, we who work with him daily. Let me just continue reading here. I find it laughable that some faraway newsroom, whose reporters we are yet to see covering him, claim isolation for him. And then, the irony is that they, not him, have chosen to isolate themselves from him, choosing to rely on arcane sources that only lower their dignity as completely trained journalists. Running a severely depleted newsroom is no reason to indulge in alarmist speculation in the name of journalism. The president is not just around and available. He has been keeping us mopping our brows for want of rest from office chores. Please be kind to us who feel overworked. And then he says, Anzi Kembo Mohadi took his annual leave soon after his term as acting president had ended. He is very much around and well enough to sit musingly, watching his lovely herd. And let me proceed here. And he says, he tells me, I'm just reading further, he tells me it has never been fatter thanks to abundant pastures from the heavens, which so generously opened this season. He brags Zimbabwe's food basket has now shifted to Baitbridge. Enjoy the animals, boss, before duty recalls. As for the Vice President Chiwenga, I can only say just as well, rumors don't kill. If they did, the man would long have joined his ancestors before taking over as acting president while the president is on his annual leave, which this year has proved more of technical fixture than a real break. The vice president has been working well into the early hours of most of the days, both in his office and at home, made worse by a few of his relatives and associates who have succumbed to COVID-19 alongside many other Zimbabweans. A few days ago, he looked worse for wear, and the president ordered him to take some deserved rest. He would have wanted to be with the president at yesterday's sorrowful burial event. In fact, instead to do so, the president restated his order, and the vice president had to watch proceeding from home. He will resume work shortly, and we all hope headlines of humble retractions follow, hopefully with the same loud prominence. That is Charamba there, sounding all poetic. But what are you hearing? Imi murgunzwe. Yarungo kanda poetry yake. But imurgunzwe pakati apa. What are you hearing? That is the update from George Charamba, our viewers, witnesses. Right, we're just going to take in calls here quickly. I don't want to take time. If you want to come in here and if you want to say something, just press the green button. We're taking my calls, Eman, right now. So I want to quick, I'm going to and then we're gone. If you yourself, you're watching, for whatever it is that you're seeing here, that you'd like to share, you can also come in. Our viewers, witnesses. And another thing, again here, the other thing that we're going to do also is to accommodate we're also going to accommodate questions from people if you've been affected by COVID-19 yourself. We're giving you time. You can just press the green button. You can do that. If you don't come in right now, you can still come in a bit later on. You can join even our Zoom calls. And we've got a group here of experts. We've got doctors. We've got nurses. We've got psychotherapists, counselors that can also attend should you have issues, things that you would need help on, just to someone to talk to. This is the time. Our viewers, witnesses, this is the moment. This is what we do. And someone says, Anzi mkoma COVID, Anzi makawoma, or something like that. Anzi how far na chinamasa simba. We're just taking calls here. So we've got 1 or 2 video callers there. We're going to press the green button. Tapiwa madevu. Have your device yakadai, device ngairereke. Rarisa device idai so kutupinde. Thank you. Right, Anzi, by the way, to those people who wanted to know about Chinamasa is, I spoke to him, he is not dead as people were saying, he is alive. Ndatotaura naye inini. Right, Anzi, okay, Anzi, no answer from live guest, right? To those who want to come in right now, is I video renyi ngarida iso, itai video nyurite, rakarere kaso, flekani duwe come in. So, rereke sai video, phone yanyu, gaida iso, phone gairereke so, kitara kuti mupinde, ukasarereka then apana chinoitika apa. Anzi nemume COVID. Right, okay, muwe arambo yoka, so tesa nipana papa. Okay. Gidza. Rereke phone, collapse your phone if you want to say something. Anzi mgoma COVID magaoma. Okay. Gidza kuchichi rukuitika naye. Right. You need to have your device also coming. You need to have your device here, Kadai. Have your device here, Kadai. Have your device like this, those who want to come in. Right, case I collapse your device. Right, okay. So if your device is not collapsed, you need to collapse your device. You are ready. Okay, your device needs to be ready to take in video calls. Right, if your device is not collapsed, then it's not going to work. Oh well, it looks like it has failed now. Looks like all these have failed. Right, and everybody should follow the COVID-19 regulations. Everybody should have listened. Right, andizokoranya isho tinzwe tangati sipo. Vanhu vamzipo manje because ndafana kuvhara kamusangano. Samwe vanhu vanenge vasina mabundles, so tanga chitaura panapa nenyaya update here health ya Chiwenga. So I'm gonna have to cut now, viewers witnesses. I apologize. Really gonna have to cut, and then we'll be back. If you came in late, just press the subscribe button so that you can come back in. Okay, because when we go live, we're not gonna announce. Tichango Manya. Netsai wants to come in. Netsai, if you want to come in, have your device like this. Have your device like this. Ngaite so. Collapse rotate camera yenyu kana mchida kupinda Netsai. Okay. Collapse camera yenyu like this. Itakutizite. This is Masenda. Itasoka phone yako ba. Phone ngaidai. Collapse phone. Rotate phone. Netai. Azele mwa bana pa Simba. uri munhu wemadhanzi kuti aiwa noridzawo kanhayo dhanzi wamusizere hanzi buritsai fanta levels. This is Masendeke. Hanzi buritsai fanta levels. Hanzi Masendeke. Masendeke. Right. Netsai ndaedza kukueda. Netsai hauna kucollapse phone yako. You're supposed to collapse phone yako like this. You never collapsed your phone, so and you have to collapse your phone kuti zviite. Right. Regaindikate obvious businesses and save people's data. Tichadzoka later on, and just rambai maka subscriber, because Patichadzoka will be, you know, once if anything happens here, we're not gonna announce. So you need to subscribe to video, all my videos essay, my updates essay. Okay, we'll be back. Thank you.